I'm going to be using the first region. You can see I selected Frankfurt. I'm using Frankfurt for this. I'm trying to use a demo to create this. I'm going to create an Ubuntu server. Ubuntu. Okay. I'm going to create a key pair called let's delete this one. I'm going to delete this key. Sorry, can't use it. I used the key before. That's what I'm trying to avoid that key now. Okay, so we're going to call it Ubuntu key. Okay, create this key. I'm using a default server. I'm using a different country. That's a different server. Okay, so you can see here. You can see it here. Okay, good. So let's leave there. Let's go to other areas. Enabled. Okay. So I'm gonna allow SSH traffic from anywhere. I'm not gonna use. I can easily use my IP, but I don't want to use my just anywhere. Okay. Then yeah, well, let's launch it. Oh, good. That's good. So we have it here. So it's running. The Ubuntu server is running. This, look at it, it's running. See it. Can see. Can see. Okay. Let's refresh it again. Sorry, can see it here. This is the VPC and the security group. Okay. This is the IP. So you see the IP. So preferably we'll just use, if I say connect now, it will take me to the shell terminal where I could connect, but preferably I'll just use I'll use my mobile extern. Okay, it has connected. You can see. So you see, it's the cloud. Yeah, see it now. See it. Yeah, there's the cloud share. I just want to show you how to. Okay. It's this damn is on cloud share. So I could say I think it has connected me. Okay. I could say, who am I? Yeah. I would say it says user. Who am I? User. So I can just sudo apt update just to see. Command not found. Okay. We can say apt update. Command not found. So I will say sudo apt install updates. Okay. Anyway, we'll just clear. I'm just trying to test it. So I'm already in. That's why I said the user is in. It's calling me a user. I can just say let's say sudo apt user okay. It seems we've not been able to key in. Okay, let's try something else. Am I logged in? Okay. Add user cannot log. Try again later. Okay. User add. Okay. Create on. Unique password encrypted for the user. As you can see it. Okay. Anyway, we'll just say end. I'll say exit. Exited. Okay. Alright, so this is how to use the Amazon Cloud Share, but this is not what I'm using right now. This is where I'm gonna click this one out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect through the mobile. Yeah, so we're gonna say new session. So you're gonna start new session. Okay, the host name, the user, specify user. The user is Ubuntu. Then we're gonna go for the SSH key. So it says we say use private key. So we don't know what. We're gonna go to our desktop and we're gonna put the Ubuntu key there, and yeah, I'm gonna log in automatically. Yeah, we log in. So that's it. So that's it. So we're gonna say sudo apt update. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna run this again. I see it. We're gonna run this. Okay.
And you will be start working on the virtual, and I'll see the put and click end, and I'll see the split. You ask me what split do I want to achieve? I say I want to achieve split. I have that is it, right? Work like this. Now, another thing, you can see what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing now,
Okay.
that one command on one side is also the other side as well.
You can see what I've done now. I added Richie in here. I selected the user ID group. It created the groups for me. Created a user group and a user group and a group ID from one to this. I added Richie and I added Richie into the group. Okay. Created a home directory and I created a new password successfully. Richie. Then it brought out the full names. I wrote it down, room number, work, and all those things. So let's go. Let's clear and also create other users. Let's create sudo apt. I think it is only add users. Okay, sorry. So it's supposed to be sudo apt. Okay.
say maybe so I want to, as I type this thing now, I want to do exec, multiple exec, right? Yeah, it's for it. No, this is sorry. I need to do this. Short them so that called shadow. This is where the smart password show that store, right? Then if you come down, there is a group, there is a folder, a file called password. Can we see password, guys? Password, that is where all the users' information are stored. So let's go to that place. Now, if you check this information now, you can see this is a smart Ubuntu name, and this is also what? Smart name. The smart is using, there's a password called what? This is software smart password, and that with sudo permission. There is a encrypt there. You see that this is where it's asking for permission. Because it's an administrative stuff. I'll use what? I'll use what? Sudo. Create it. So the user have been created. But there's no password here. Can you see? It's not asking me for password. So you see? So now, if you check here and cut that user that we just created now, you see that the user called James Obi. Are you seeing it? James Obi have been created. And as you see, James Obi, if you check the back of it, you see B. Have you seen B? And then you see bash. Can you see bash at the end of it? Meaning that Smart is making use of what? Bash, born again shell. Smart is making use of what?
Born again shell.
But James Obi is making use of what?
Shell.
Born shell. Born shell is coming with what? SH. Born again is using what? Shell. So what are we now going to do? Now let us also check the shadow. We see that James Smart has what? Password. But James do not have what? Password. So we need to add password for James. There are two things we're going to do. We need to change James what? To bash shell. Bash instead of shell. Born shell. So let us first change James to use what? Password. By saying what? Sudo password. Right? James.
Oh, fine. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Then you have like this. So okay, so How are we gonna do this thing now? I'm going to leave. During desert group. Okay.
Would be it's asking us admin inside this. You'll see that there is all that is all coding, that is all created but asking for
Add users to a group. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Oh god. Show me command not found. Why is it modified? I know it's a quality. Why is it modified? There's something you don't understand about this thing about me. No. No.
performance and tuning. That is asynchronous. I've now put asking person to you. One. I've now put list. Sorry. Click. Check. But you say what we use.
So added us to that user mode AG. Okay, let's just put it normal first. Say, and it come. Let's put it like that. Say. User mode AG. Okay. Add already. What's the reason is, how do I open up my own group? What is group now? The current one now. Shadow user mode. The user is a user group. Okay, so let's do it again like this. Fit. Okay. See, it don't show on now. Ubuntu now they tell me now say the group there already exists, so physically exists. So I should say it will be, I don't know, sudo progress. I beg, sorry, my mistake. mistake. I don't know now. I'm telling myself. I made me that mistake. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, I see. We do add 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's so Linux admin. Oh. Enter. Two. If you put 3 here, put 2 here, and will remain 3 plus 2, 6. Maybe 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 8 I can't do there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they come and say to this man, so the man used to do it and not.
User more. You know, say have have learning Linux person to use. Are we there? With virtual machine created for the cloud and specifically for the cloud environment. Okay. Then inside the Linux internally, there are users you can create that can manage the Linux. With asynchronous cryptography, anything you see, you'll see the performance admin. Inside this create 3 users. Inside it, create 2 users here, create 4 users here. So you are using this command to create users. Alright?
You already say 4 users. Then for your ad, you put the last 2 now, because you put 1, 2, 3. Understand me? You can't put 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me put 2 for there. So you now put this thing until you retire me and I walk home. I just walk, serious walk. Windows go down. Understand, sorry. Not me, I be group. You don't enter, so now this is I want the no. Create how many users in this? Create how many users here? And then so then create let's really prepare me. Now if you come to now to say sudo Of the more remaining group. Create one group that controls the access, then add details from both groups into it. No, that's not what I want. Just tell me how to add users to users, that's all. I don't do this ones now. This is to add user to a group, which is that one. Okay, sorry. just use all these things. How to open groups on Linux. I want to check. I have users in the group. How do I open the groups? Because there are several groups. This is the entire meal. I didn't get it. One of the prepare me, I don't do the day they work. Okay, that's how the good dev groups you have Richie. You can see it here now. These are the users, see. We have Richie users. Let's see in the group, see you have Richie. You have cloud group. Then you have, okay, I call it cloud group. So you have desktop group. You have DevOps admin, desktop group. You have Linux, and you have this. Windows have all your daily. See, Linux group has Phoebe and Ola. Windows have this. So you see. Then according to what I asked, that's to get the license. Then that says if you just want the group's name, you call that and put this one there. You know, this thing I be like, if you don't follow the way it work, you're gonna stress you. Okay, so here now. Richie set. And if you want group, now type if you want to use us in each of these groups. Type okay, so that's it. Let's see. I try this one of these things. No, I'm cutting it to the oil group. Okay. What's in the show like this? Okay. Then let's say maybe you want to okay. No, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Since my hands paining me. See my nose. No. I think you can see my hands. I'm trying to. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to perfect it. I'm trying to delete right now because I've already added people into the group. So this group has just these people. So if I want to delete, the groups. Usually I should just say, maybe I could just say sudo group, group delete Linux admin, right? I should do it, I think, but let's see if it will work. It has worked. So if I use this one and say, see it, if I say, you look at it now, if I say paste, get the group information, tells you, and I press it, you can see there's nobody in the groups. You see now I've deleted it. I've deleted Phoebe and Daniel inside that, Phoebe and Olasende inside this Linux admin group. So what we'll do is we could go back and say what's that word? There's something I'm looking for. You can say yes, get all the groups. That will be get all the group. You see that these people names, these are not what I mean. You will see that Phoebe and they're no longer in that group. Get group. You see, you can see there now. It will bring the list now. You can see now the Linux group. Where is it? You have all the users. These are Daniel. This. So you can see now Linux group has been removed. That means deleted. So you see now. Now you only have devs of group, and you have Windows groups. So you get my point now. You can see that you have the general cloud group, you have devs of, and you have Windows and me. You see the Linux, this is not there. So let me now go back and say, okay, I want to clear, let me clear sudo group, right? Are you listening? Delete which other group did we create? Let's create Windows admin. You can see now it has yes. So if we now go back and say, let's do the general check, bash, not bash. What I mean by bash is giving you the get all the content groups that are there. So we discover that most of the, see, there's no longer you see now what you have is the general cloud group. You have DevOps group. I've not created DevOps, I've not deleted DevOps group. I deleted what? I deleted Windows and Linux. So there's no more Windows and there's no more Linux. You can see. So I've deleted all the groups except for DevOps group. Now let's go now and say, okay, let's say here sudo group delete DevOps group, delete DevOps groups. So see, it has deleted. Okay, there's a mistake somewhere. DevOps group, oh sorry, yes, sorry, sudo, there's not supposed to be s, sudo group delete DevOps group. The mistake was having s added to it. Now let's see it's next step. You see it's no longer there. So if I now say, okay, bash, okay, let me clear this one. If I now say bash, let's clear, and now yes, say yes, I think I copied it, and I said get me the burning I got at content group, you will see that there's no longer there. You see now, you can see that the users in Linux along with Linux group has been deleted. The users in Windows admin has been deleted. The users is themselves has been what? Deleted. Now what remaining now is just the normal users who were created initially, which is Richie in there, Faith in there, Daniel, Phoebe, Olase, those are the 7 users that was created before we added them to the group. We can also delete users. You know, you can also choose to say, okay, I want to delete all the users. I think that would be, if I want to delete some of the users now, okay, well, these are the groups, so these are the defaults, because let's say sudo group delete cloud group, sorry, it's cloud group. Oh, sometimes I just forget to write what I need to write there. It's okay, I can always go back, I can always do it now. Wait, you can see it's no longer here now. Okay, let's just clear here, and let's say sudo arrow group delete. It's not cloud, it's a cloud group, which it stays on its own cloud group. I just want to show you the understanding. It's deleted now. You see, there's no error. It's deleted. So if I come here and say, okay, bash, let's delete that. Get bash, get content. You see it there? Okay, are you seeing it? Okay, you can see now that what? There's no longer what? There's no cloud group. So you get what I'm saying now? You can also delete this devs group, like dev group delete. So I say, okay, yes. So we can say sudo group delete dev ops group devs group. So initially what it does was, what we did before was to delete the group that has all the users. We deleted all the groups that has the users. You can see it as deleted. Now let's clear so that we can get the total bar, the total content of everything again, and we say let's say it's the same thing anyway. It's the same get content of the groups, and we say, look at it now. It's gonna say, okay, it's gonna boot. I can see. You can see now what we have is just the users. All the groups has been deleted. We deleted the cloud group, which contained the DevOps group and the Linux admin and the Windows admin, where we had 7 users into those groups. Now all we have is just the users. We can as well go and say, okay, we want to delete all these different users, and go and say sudo user delete. For example, let's delete adesso. Okay, adesso. Yeah, I think that should work. You can see now. So now let's get bash. Let's go and get the bash. You see, this one was here before. So you see now, but let's get content and say I'm gonna get content now, and say in the Linux terminal we have the interactive shell, and yes, get the content group, and we see that you can see there's no longer what this over there. All you have is just Richie, Faith, Daniel, Phoebe, your last saying there, and Ayo. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about six people. So you can as well go and say, okay, sudo user delete. Let's delete it. Let's delete Ayo delete. So that's how you delete everything anyway. This is how you do it. It goes, it deletes. So there's no L here, that's why. So we can just type it again, and we can say sudo user delete let's just delete somebody else. Let's delete Ola saying. Let's delete Ola saying there, and yes, no, let's delete. Yes, that's it. So that's it. So they can see it's deleted. So get content again. We'll see. Let's get content. Okay, let me clear this. Say clear so it doesn't look bulky. And now we say let's what's the IQ? What's the code? The code says get content group. That's get content group, or whatever I call it. Okay, I've seen it now, so there's no need to even type it. It's just for me to type it. Sorry. Getent group. So is this telling me everything that's inside the store? You can see you have just how many people? Just about five people now. You see. So you can as well say sudo delete user delete sudo user delete. Let me see if I can delete everybody once. Let me see if I can delete Richie. Let me see if I can delete if it's possible. You know, these are code, these are network cloud. We can try it. Let's delete Faith. Let's delete let's delete Daniel from the list, from the user list, and let's delete Phoebe, and let's delete Ayodele. Now let's see if it can delete everything once. So it says blah 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 remove. Okay, let's say remove. So we say remove, not found. So you need to for you to do that, you need to, it says for you to do that you need to remove the directory. Okay, no problem. Well, let's just do it like this. Let's just say we are removing from, let's remove Rich from the list. So that's how it goes. That's how it is, adding users, creating groups, and you know, you see it now. Okay, let me just remove it. Let's remove. I don't want to remove the main user, but it's the same thing anyway. Let's remove it, and let's see feed from the is cloud system. So you see it's removed already. So let's say Getent where's that stuff? Group. Okay, so get all the groups, right? Getent group. You see that everybody has been deleted from the groups. So in the cloud system, you can see the longer just people that just there. So in the cloud system, this was what this project was all about. It was all about creating groups, adding users to the group, modifying the groups, and deleting the groups. Thank you. So when we are done, with it, we go back to our, to our Amazon, and our energy. Now our engine is still running, which is we're using the Ubuntu engine. So we could go and say let's stop the engine because we're already done with the work. So let's stop the instance, and you'll be built. Yeah, I know. Instance can stop. I say okay, let's shut down. You know, one thing about logging out for me, I have to go back to, okay, it has stopped the machine. So Ubuntu machine has been stopped. So as you can see, successfully initiated stopping the operating system. So I want to refresh it again, and you can see that it's stopping. It's still stopping. It's stopping. Let's refresh it again. It's stopping. There we can as well say let's terminate the instance so that we don't queue any more bills. You know, most of the time you have to terminate after using the virtual machine. You have to terminate, and then they keep billing you more money. So successfully initiate termination of the OS machine and all that. So it's shutting down the the Ubuntu server because we are done with it. So you can see now, let's try and see this. We're going to refresh this. Okay, so that's it. If we say clear, you see, you can see right now here it's not working again because the machine has been shut down. The Ubuntu machine has been shut down. You can see I can't type anymore. It says load. It's trying to load from that connection because the Ubuntu machine is in the server, which is the Amazon Web Service in the cloud. So because I already shut down that machine and I terminated it, which is what I did here. You see, I terminated it. Good. It has already shut down. I can't use it. That's the idea. So that's it. So that's it with this project. So thank you very much. Thank you. So that's it. So yeah, so we can go back to our dashboard and you see that the machine has already been turned off, and that's it. So instances is not running, I don't think. So see, it says 0. See, no instances is running. So that's it. So it was only here trying to show us the total cost of how much we spent. So he's saying that we spent about $8. Wow. In just less than 1 hour, we already spent $8. Read dashboard. Let me see the dashboard again. I'm gonna have to write to them because this $8 is quite it's quite much. Let me stop it here. Thank you.